Welcome to the Halloween video. This is my very brief Halloween video that I'm making this year. Not as crafty as last year, but I did consider how I could do this. So I'm actually going to use a pre-mixed cookie mix, and I've also got some green food colouring which we're going to turn the cookies green with. And as you can see, I've put a pumpkin and a little ornament out that I use for Halloween. So we're going to make some cookies today. I apologise if you can hear the washing machine, but we're going to crack on. The first step is to line a baking tray. I'm actually going to use this one because it's a slightly deeper one than you'd normally use, but I do feel like it's bigger and I could probably fit more in there, so we're going to use this one today. So I have lined my baking tray and I've preheated my oven to 160 degrees fan. It says to put the mix and water into a bowl and mix together until the dough is formed. Because I'm using this, I am going to use my mixer because I feel like it's going to be less messy on my hands. So I'm going to use my mixer just to combine it into a dough, and then when I add the green food colouring it'll be easier as well. So I'm going to tip this into my food mixer. She says she might need a pair of scissors to open it. So this is by Arise Bakery. I've never used this before, so we'll see how it turns out. They also do a cake mix by the looks of the back of it as well. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, it does actually smell really good. And all you need for this is water, which is great if you're, and this was $1.75 in Asda, just in case anybody's interested. So I'm going to put this into a bowl. I'm going to put this into my mixer. Okay, that's empty. And mix together until the dough is formed. 35 millilitres of water, but I'm also putting the green food colouring in. So I'm going to show you me adding that now. Put my dough hook on my mixer. I'm going to drop some of this in. Now I'm not sure how green to go. There's a little bit more. I'm going to go one splidge more. Yeah, that should probably do it for green cookies. I need to measure 35 millilitres of water, which I hate doing on a jug. That jug needs a wash. I hate doing it on a jug. So 35 millilitres. I might have to do it by measurements of this because that might be better for me. So 35. So have I got a 5 millilitre one? 15. So I could do 2 of those and a 5. Yeah, so I'm going to do 2 tablespoons and I'll then do a 5 millilitre or equivalent, which will be 2 half teaspoons. So we'll be back. So that is about 35 millilitres in there. It's difficult to do it in a jug, so I basically used my teaspoon measurers. So I'm going to tip this into the mixture and then we will start it mixing. So I will show you that. Mixture, I'm going to put the water in. Looking nice and green. And then, like I say, I have got the dough hook on, so if you bear with me, I'm just going to push this down. Can I do this without letting my phone drop, hopefully? Okay, so that's going down. Just going to put that down so it's on properly. Okay, I'm going to rest you on there and we're going to go ahead and let it start mixing. Hopefully we'll have green cookie dough. Okay, so I've given it a bit of a mix with the dough hook. It's very difficult to show you this. It hasn't really turned into a dough, so I am going to get my hands in there just to kind of combine it a bit better. Because it does say really you should be using your hands. So if I get green fingers, I get green fingers. It'll be an interesting story to tell work tomorrow when I'm in. But I'm just going to combine this so that it is into a dough, at least. And actually it's formed into a dough quite easily now. I feel like it was a good starting point to do it in the mixer, but obviously it wasn't going to last in the mixer. So it does actually form quite a nice dough now. Just going to read what it says to do then. Roll out the dough into a sausage shape about 5 centimetres and cut into equal portions. using a sharp knife. Right, okay. To 5. Oh, equal portions. Okay. A 5 cm sausage shape. That's a bit bigger than a 5 cm sausage shape, but anyway. About 5 centimetres in diameter. Oh, it's probably, yeah, okay. So, there's my little sausage, and it says to cut it into identical portions. So I'm going to show you that. So, for this part of the video, I'm going to show you me cutting it into into as many equal portions as I can. So that is our fairly green sausage. It's not as green as I'd have liked it, but we're going to go for it. So, I'm going to just kind of cut it into what I believe to be as equal portions as you're going to get. And then it says, put the cookie dough discs onto the lined baking sheet. Well, I mean, they're not really discs, but I'll do as it says. We will have 5 cookies by the looks of it. That one's not much of a disc, but I'm just going to kind of flatten them out a bit. But yeah, so I need to move my phone, but this one is going to go here, and I'm just going to flatten it out a bit. Yeah. I'm going to try and give them a bit more space, because I'm not sure how big they're actually going to go. Probably going to go humongous, but I mean, we'll see. I'll try not to go too close to the edge as well. If they all combine, they all combine. But there are 5 cookies, and they're not very green. It says bake for 10 to 12, so they're going in. Looking pretty good. Just come out of the oven, so I'm going to let them go solid for a bit, and hopefully they'll be really good. Not very green though, which is a bit of a disappointment. Okay, I've chosen my cookie of choice for what I'm going to try in this video, so let's give it a try. I'm hoping they're done in the middle. They are a bit gooey, but they actually taste really good. They're a little bit green, not much. Could have added probably a load more food colouring, but they're actually really good considering this is out of a pack.